have Coach Rang with Kelsey Taylor and Rachel Stewart from Trine University who will be advancing. I'll start with some opening comments from Coach Rang, and then we'll open the floor to questions.
Just really proud of the way our team played today, especially defensively. We set the tone really early, jumping on them. I think it was an 11-0 run to start the game or something like that, 9-0 run. And we wanted to get up into them, make them uncomfortable, and I felt like we really did that early. And once that feeling of just getting up into them and getting some steals and getting stops and everything, I just think it energized us, and it got us really going. And we didn't shoot the ball particularly well today again, but it was enough to win. And the other thing is I think we did a great job on keeping them off the offensive glass. We only gave up 5, and that's really good. We talk all the time about defense and rebounding, and the girls did it today.
Trine Broadcasting Network. Kelsey, you were matched up today with Olivia Nagy. Certainly she's a fantastic player. Just talk about that challenge and how you were able to get it done today.
Well, I knew it was going to be a challenge. We all knew it was going to be a challenge. She's a bigger girl. She's very good. But we have played big girls all throughout the year. So it was nothing new. We just had to be physical and just play our game that we usually play all the time.
Coach, Sarah Balfour, she had a really good game yesterday, and you held her to 5 points. Saw you had Kayla Wildman at the matchup, probably your best perimeter defender in that starting lineup. What was the key to neutralizing her? Because outside of her, they didn't have that much on the perimeter.
Yeah, we knew that was going to be a big matchup for us on the perimeter. So we kind of concentrated on that. Depending on what lineups they played, we were switching 1 through 3 and keeping with on the 4 and the 5. When I don't know, 22 or 23, she changes numbers all the time. When she came in the game, then we would switch 1 through 4. But we wanted to crowd Belford's space. We didn't want to let her get to her left hand, and I think that really kind of neutralized her a little bit.
Rachel, you showed the fans today the full Rachel Stewart experience, diving for those balls. You had your customary steal and layup. You also nailed a 3 today. Just talk about your game and how you were able to contribute today.
Yeah, kind of with me, I kind of get going defensively before I get going offensively. It kind of helps when I guard probably one of the 3 of the best point guards in the nation right now. It kind of sets you up for success when getting those defensive picks and everything, and trusting that my teammates have my back if I do gamble a little too hard or get beat or anything. But, yeah, just kind of take what I get and hope my teammates got my back.
Rachel, Evan Weaver from KPC Media. Can you talk about the contrast and how you guys started the game today in comparison to yesterday? You guys started out 15-0 today, and you had 6 points during the first quarter to lead the team.
Yeah, so compared to yesterday, yesterday we didn't really hit shots. We've never really not hit shots, so we kind of had to adjust. Going off that, from yesterday to today, we kind of learned how to pick ourselves up energy-wise, defensively-wise, just to get going, because we got to experience not hitting shots. Even though it was in the NCAA tourney, we knew that we needed to just pick ourselves up, pick our teammates up, keep our heads high. Shots are going to start falling, so it's just a matter of when they do fall.
To lead back into that, I told them yesterday, and I said this in the news conference, as long as I've been coaching here, I think the first game of a tournament is always the hardest to get through. I think your nerves and everything like that. And yesterday with just being at home too, I think we felt the pressure a little bit. And I think once we got off that run today, we just all kind of relaxed and said, okay, let's go.
Coach, there was a lot of emotion from you there on the sideline after the final buzzer sound. Just what does this mean to you guys to make it back to the Sweet 16 really for a second straight year, and knowing that this one's probably not going to get canceled?
Yeah, we hope not. No, we're excited. I think that year it got canceled. These guys were sophomores, and we really felt we were playing really good basketball then, so it was kind of disappointed that obviously, and especially for Katie, who was a senior. But for these girls to come back and show the resilience that they have all year long, and get to the Sweet 16. It's real gratifying for our program and for these girls. They've worked so hard all year long, and I'm really proud of them.
Kelsey, can you just kind of talk about that too, what it means to make it to the Sweet 16 for really the second straight tournament for this group, for you guys?
It feels great, especially because when we got that call on our way to practice the day before the Sweet 16 game and they canceled it, it just like broke our hearts. And then last year we couldn't be in the NCAA tournament because there was none, sorry. But it just feels good. It's like we worked our butts off all year to get here, and we're finally here. So it's just one game at a time, and then worry about the team in front of us and do what we got to do.
Coach, what's the schedule now? Obviously, you play next Friday, spring break here for Trine, but what's the schedule for this coming week? Have you figured that out yet?
No, to be quite honest with you. I know one thing. We're gonna have to practice a little bit later because everybody gets time off here except for Tara, because Tara's student teaching right now. So Tara's they don't have spring break in elementary school, so she's got to go do her student teaching. So we'll do practice around 4:15 or so every day, and then see where we're going, or if someone maybe get upset, maybe we'll host. I don't know. But we're excited about the challenge ahead of us, and wherever they send us, we'll be ready.
Coach, while we are still waiting to find out who your opponent will be, can you sort of like preview like what you guys are expecting from either Springfield or Ithaca?
I have no idea. Once we know that, we will start breaking down film of obviously the 4 teams. And my staff does an incredible job with scouting and doing that. And so what we'll do is we'll split it up. I'll take one team, Coach Rob will take another, Coach Taylor will take another team, and we all just break it down and then get ready for it. And then we'll take all week to just get ready for that team, and we'll have the scout for the next team all ready to go. And we just got to win the one in front of us. And that's what we're trying to do.